Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have got some very interesting news here. So what we have is we have the V-Jump leaks. Looks like we have Dokkan and Dragon Ball Legends info here. Now, I mean, Legends, Future Gohan? Like, that's what they're gonna go to next? I don't know what Legends is, I don't know what they're doing. And then, like, Legends Road stuff? Dog, come on. Anyway, so for Dokkan, right? I miss, like, this is difficult to read. The translation is wonky. But from what the homie Goresh has told me, like, the Japanese itself on this site is usually very, like weird, right? Like, even Goresh has said before he doesn't really like using info from this site because of how kind of wonky it always is. But, like, they have proven to be incredibly accurate, right? So, what they're saying is we're going to get a Piccolo that fuses with Kami with an active skill, right? So, that's going to be interesting. So, it looks as though that's probably going to be... Okay, we also have an LR first form cell right here. So, the Piccolo could be from a couple of different spots. I feel like the best place to probably utilize like a DOKKANFEST exclusive Piccolo like this, as he is, which is confirmed by Team Dokkan, or we'll check in a second. But Piccolo versus Android 17 is one of the, like, underrated fights in the series. Very, very good fight. It's just, it takes place in kind of a wonky time, right? Like, right before Cell shows up and, like, curb stomps both of them, absorbs 17, yada, yada, yada. But, like, that fight between 17 and Piccolo is very, very good. And, he had fused with Kami recently before that. And then he does have that battle with First Form Cell in the Destroyed City. I think a good way to go about this would maybe be, like, the number one thing they got to do is Piccolo, like, I hope he has a different name somehow. Like, maybe he starts out, like, merged with Kami, right? Like, maybe that's the way the card is defaulted, and then he'll have a different name. And then his active skill will be him taking off his... like, his cloak and stuff like that and getting serious, like, moving into the battle with 17. So, maybe, like, his pre-active skill card is from his fight with Cell in the Destroyed City, and then he uses active skill, he dramatically takes off his cloak. I don't know, so that, I feel like that would be a cool active skill. Like, the active skill is just Piccolo taking off his cape and his hat, like, dog. I'd be cool with that. That would be cool. And then, like, he gets serious, gets a lot better, and then, his second card, that's from the fight with Android 17. So he could have a couple of different super attacks, too. Either the Hell Zone Grenade or the Light Grenade. The Hell Zone Grenade, that's the one that he kind of, surrounds 17 with all the blasts and then closes him in on him. Piccolo also does use that in Dragon Ball Super in the Tournament of Power. And then the Light Grenade, that's the gigantic energy blast that he shoots at Cell. That is his level 3 in fight. Oh, wait a minute. That's his level 3 in Fighters. That's going to be his super attack. We know this for sure, because Dokkan has taken so many super attacks from Fighters, so I would say there's like a 99% chance Piccolo is going to use the Light Grenade, because that's his level 3 in Fighters. So keep an eye out on that. We'll see, exactly what the details are going to be with him. Again, if we head over here and look at Piccolo, right? So here's the Piccolo cards in the game. Like, Piccolo is just, like, a lot of people say that, like, Krillin is shafted in Dokkan, which is true, 100%. But Piccolo gets it even worse, I feel, because, Krillin is a great character who's around all the time, but Piccolo is, like a bigger character of importance than Krillin, right? Piccolo participates in a lot of, like, big-time fights. He is a major villain. He probably participates in the single best fight in the series. I mean, maybe you could say UI Goku versus Jiren, but, back in the, 90s and 80s, Goku versus, Piccolo Jr. at the tournament, that a lot of people consider that the best fight in Dragon Ball, and I probably am right there. Maybe I have UI Goku versus Jiren a little bit ahead, but this is definitely one of the best fights. Like, I thought this was the moment that should be DOKKANFEST exclusive for Piccolo. I probably would have been a little more satisfied with that, but I think, Piccolo absorbed with Kami will be good. That would be good for a Cell Saga category whenever we get that. Again, a lot of people are kind of hoping for that transforming Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which, I mean, I do think there's a very good chance we'll get that at some point soon, right? Obviously, they're kind of moving through, like, the sagas now. Like, we went from the Namek Saga, and now we're doing all this Android Saga stuff, and now we're going to, like, do, like, Cell Saga stuff. So, clearly, they're kind of going in order. I presume we'll probably get a Cell Saga story event with this, celebration. I imagine this stuff is probably going to come maybe like the first week of August, because LR Broly is going to drop in a day or two here. And then Piccolo probably is going to drop like the first week of August is what I would suspect. But this is badly needed, right? Like, we have this Piccolo right here, the one that fuses with Nail, which, again, like, the biggest L that this card has is it doesn't have a different name. Like, it's so dumb. Like, they gotta, dude, this Piccolo fused with Kami, they gotta do something. Like, you know, Piccolo and Kami or something like that. Like, just to give us more options. Because the Namekian category team, like, without question, is the worst team in the game. Like, there is no category that's even close to as inept as the Namekian category is. And it's because, like, Dokkan has just completely shafted them. Like, Nail deserves a TUR. Like, they could make a TUR Nail on the level of, like, Int Super Vegeta. I think that would work really well. Like, you know, Call of Duty Nail right here, who's, like, discontinued at this point. Like, they just got to do stuff. Like, you know, they could give us a Dende card that's, like, Namekian category 40% support. Like, it would be very easy, I think, to drop this Piccolo, then drop a TUR Nail with, like, you know, so in Super Vegeta, right? Let me pull him up, because you just make in Super Vegeta just as a Namekian Nail instead, and then maybe, you know, raise his stats quite a bit, because obviously, you know, his links and stuff aren't going to be as good as Super Vegeta here. So Super Vegeta at, like, full health is going to have 200% attack and defense. Dude, who cares? Give Nail 250%. Give him, like, 100% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then raise attack and defense up to 150%, you know, more HP, greater the stats boost. And then how about just perform a crit against a most malevolent clan enemy? Boom! The Nail is amazing. He's an awesome unit. That's what they should do. Have him as a TUR with Piccolo, then have Dende as a Namekian category support for Piccolo. I think that would work incredibly well. I think Piccolo, I don't know, so this Piccolo is on the Namek Saga, so obviously the new one will be Cell Saga, right? Namekian and Revived Warriors. I don't think the new Piccolo is going to be Revived Warriors. He could get full power. I think full power is the category he could get. He'll be on Transformation Boost, I'm sure. Well, I mean, a lot of it depends on if he transforms, like, with his active skill or mid-battle. I mean, we'll see. But, you know, I think Transformation Boost could be a possibility. Although, they don't put fusion characters on Transformation Boost, huh? Like, you know, like the, you know, LR Vegito, LR Gogeta are not on Transformation Boost. And then Piccolo's is more of a, you know, it's a fusion, not really a transformation. So maybe he won't be on there. So, like, I don't know, maybe they could create a new category or something. But Piccolo units, this is what I'm talking about with Shafted, because, like, he's barely on any categories. Like, you know, besides Namekian and Cell Saga, like, you know, full power, but, like, that's it. Like, and Piccolo certainly can't be a full power leader. That would be dumb. We've already got 2 DOKKANFEST full power leaders. And then, like, you know, this Piccolo, LR Piccolo, the worst LR in the game by far, you know, he's only on Namekian. He does not have, you know, anything else. He'll eventually get Saiyan Saga if we ever get a Saiyan Saga category, but that's it. Like, he's a complete L. Then we have this Piccolo, who is also on Movie Heroes, but, you know, he's from a movie. You know, the DOKKANFEST Piccolo coming is on a movie character, so I don't know. Like, I think a DOKKANFEST Piccolo is a very good idea, but you gotta make him good. Like, this is the other thing, too. Like, you don't need to make Vegito busted, right? People are going to summon for Vegito. Boom. Vegito Blue doesn't need to be the best unit in the game, even though they did anyway, right? The units that need to be, like, borderline best in the game is something like Kid Goku or, you know, Piccolo or something like that. They did it with Kid Goku. Not only is he a super popular character, like in Japan and stuff like that, but they made him, like, stupidly good. So I'm really hoping we get the same with Piccolo. Another thing to look at, too, with a lot of these Piccolo cards, I mean, I guess, you know, if he's got stuff like experienced fighters, prodigies, shocking speed, like, dude, this Piccolo doesn't have shocking speed. Like, that's not, Piccolo has got to have shocking speed, minimum. You know, if he's got experienced fighters, he'll have fierce battle, he'll probably have Namekians, Brainiacs, you know, a lot of that's good, but he's going to need to give himself ki from his passive, I'm thinking, because shocking speed is probably going to be the only key link he's going to end up with. Like, this one over here has got shocking speed, and he's also got shattering the limit, but, like, you know, why wouldn't you give this guy shocking speed? So hopefully they just make Piccolo, like, dumb broken, right? That's the best way to go about it. The other thing we got here is First Form Cell looks like is going to be a Prime Battle LR, so that means he would be a physical type, I imagine, because that's the only typing of, like, Prime Battle LR we have not gotten. So here's me, like, I sort of, you know, this was difficult. Like, I didn't realize that this was Cell right here, right? this first line. So we have Piccolo is going to be a Dokkan Fest exclusive, right? And then we're going to get LR first form Cell. And like I asked Team Dokkaner if free or summon, and he said for him Cell is free. Wait for the assets so he's beautiful. And then someone down here asked him from 1 to 10 how beautiful. Cell is a 9 as a what is looking like a prime battle LR according to the leaks right here. That's interesting to me. So I'm very looking forward to that. Now, we'll see if First Form Cell is a transforming unit or what. I thought First Form Cell would have made a good Dokkan Fest exclusive, not an LR, right? So we'll see what they do with that. But I think it would have been a lot better as a unit that transforms every turn. Maybe that's what this Prime Battle LR is. I mean, especially if Team Dokkan is really bigging it up as like the, animations and stuff are super beautiful. I guess it's possible, but, we'll see. I mean, First Form Cell definitely needed the upgrade. Like, it's something that is needed. Second Form Cell, I think we could use a good TUR from that as well. I think Second Form Cell as, like, a Cell Saga category support, 40%. I think that could be a good role for Second Form Cell. We definitely... Well, actually, I was going to say we definitely don't need a perfect form Cell, but yeah, we do. Yeah, we sure do. Like, this guy's a great support. This guy is a decent AoE unit, the TUR of LR Cell. But we, hopefully... A lot of people are expecting Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Cell to get a dual Dokkan Fest, right? So, like, an active skill for Cell, an active skill for, Gohan. Like, Gohan would transform into Super Saiyan 2. Then he'd have an active skill of, like, the family Kamehameha. Well, not the family, the father-son, right? I think that would be amazing. And then Cell, maybe make him Cell perfect form, and then, via active skill or after a couple of turns, he transforms into Cell perfect. Because we don't need another Cell perfect card. We don't. Because all three, like, right now, Int Cell and Tech Cell are incredible with their EZAs. And SCR Cell he's going to get his EZA with the celebration. Yeah, he is. Okay. So, SCR Cell is the next EZA. For sure, he will. 100%. He's going to get his EZA with this next celebration. So, SCR Cell should be the next EZA. So, we're not going to need another perfect Cell, right? We could use a Cell perfect form, though. So, hopefully... I feel like Cell's already got 2 Dokkan Fest exclusives, but, if they really want to give him the perfect form Cell to match up with Gohan, I think that would work really well. And then, of course, we got LR Cell down here. By the way, lately I've been feeling like LR Cell is probably on the lower end of summonable LRs. He just definitely doesn't hit as hard as pretty much like any other LR. Like, him... Super Baby 2 and LR Broly, the SCR Broly. Those are the 3 I kind of have on the lower end right now. But alright, I mean, you guys let me know what you think. Looks like we got a free-to-play First Form Cell coming. We don't really know many details about that besides Team Dokkaner saying it's amazing animations. Remember, the last time Team Dokkaner really went crazy about a unit having amazing animations and being beautiful was the transforming Super Saiyan Goku, who I believe, like, the French data miners, they were calling him Sublime. And then, like, that Super Saiyan Goku has probably the best animations in the game outside of what? LR Tech Broly? LR Tech Broly is probably number 1, and then Super Saiyan Goku is probably number 2. If we just take all their different, like, their super attacks, transformation, active skill, all of it together, I think Super Saiyan Goku is in the 2nd spot with Broly in number 1. So, Cell is obviously going to be incredible. We're going to see what Piccolo's like. Again, I'm hoping that Piccolo is dumb broken. I think that's the best way to go about it. Just make him stupidly OP. And, like, that's how you do something like that. Like a top-tier Dokkan Fest exclusive of a character who's not as popular, right? Because, you can get away with villains, right? People are always going to summon for Kid Buu or Frieza or Cell or something like that. People are always going to summon for all the Super Saiyans. But something like Piccolo, that's where, like, they got to put a lot of work into Piccolo. Make his banner good. Make him good. Make his animations top tier, and people will summon. People will be happy with that. Like, I've seen some people disappointed with Piccolo, but, like, this is a weakness in Dokkan, is having almost no representation for Piccolo. So this is good. A Piccolo Dokkan event, all this stuff, I am very pleased with this. Again, as one of the people that spends the most money on Dokkan, I am happy with this, so I'm totally good with this. Just hopefully they do it correctly, but Dokkan has been doing really good lately, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of, looks like I guess it doesn't actually say that he transforms, huh? I mean, well, it does, no, it does say merge with God with active skill, so merges with Kami with the active skill, so that's a transformation, but let me know what you guys think. of DOKKANFEST Piccolo, and then LR Prime Battle Cell. I mean, Legends, I don't know. Future Gohan, like, he must be like a transformation or something. I don't know. Legends in a little bit of a funk. They had a good anniversary, but I mean, those rates for Super Vegito were just like unforgivable. Like, you can't do that. 0.25% for the anniversary unit, that's too low. I don't know. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Again, let me know what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all next time.